I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me, if you follow me, I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. Hear Christ calling, come unto me, come unto me, come unto me. Hear Christ calling, come unto me, I will give you rest. I will give you rest. I will give you rest. Hear Christ calling, come unto me, I will give you rest.
And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go from him to the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. But when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. In the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto his disciples walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were afraid, saying, This is a spirit. But Jesus said unto them, Fear not, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered and said unto him, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And Jesus said, Come. And when he was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and began to sink, cried out, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, where dost thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased, and all that were in it worshipped him, saying, Of the truth thou art the Son of God. Matthew 14:22-33.
And the other disciples came on the ship, for they are not far from land, but as it were 200 cubits, dragging the nets of fishes. And so then as we come to the land saw fire of Cordell, and fish laid on, and bread. Jesus saith unto them, Bring of the fishes ye have now caught. Simon Peter went up and drew the net full of great fishes, 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. Jesus saith unto them, Come and dine. And one of the disciples asked him, Art thou? And it was the Lord. Jesus then cometh, taketh bread, and giveth them, and fish. Likewise, John 21:8-13.
And the same day when the evening was come, he saith unto them, Let us pass over unto the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him, even as he was in the ship. There were also with them other little ships. And there was a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. They awake him, and say unto him, Master, carest thou not we perish? And he arose and rebuked the wind, and says unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, Why are ye so fearful? And how is it that ye have no faith? And they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, What manner of man is this, that even the wind and sea obey him? Mark 4:35-41.
And it came to pass that the people pressed upon him to hear the word of God. He stood by the lake of Gennesaret. And he saw two ships sailing by the lake, but the fishermen were gone out, and were washing their nets. And he entered into one of the ships, which was Simon, and prayed him that he would thrust out a little from land. And he sat down and taught the people out of the ship. And when he had thus speaking, he said to Simon, Launch out into the deep, and let down your nets for a draught. And Simon answered unto him, Master, we have toiled all night, and have taken nothing. Nevertheless, at thy word I will let down the net. And when they had this done, they enclosed a great multitude of fishes, and their net brake. And they beckoned unto their partners which were in their ship, that they should come and help them. And they came and filled both ships, so that they began to sink. And when Simon Peter saw it, they fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, Lord. For he was astonished, and all that were with him, at the draught of fishes which they had taken. And so was also James and John the sons of Zebedee, which were partners with Simon. And Jesus said unto Simon, Fear not, for henceforth thou shalt catch men. When they had brought their ships to land, they forsook all and followed him. Luke 5:1-11.
Peter and James and John in the sailboat. Peter and James and John in the sailboat. Peter and James and John in the sailboat. Out on the deep blue sea. Fished all night, but they got no fishes. Fished all night, but they got no fishes. Fished all night, but they got no fishes. Out on the deep blue sea. Christ the Lord came into the sailboat. Christ the Lord came into the sailboat. Christ the Lord came into the sailboat. Out on the deep blue sea. Cast your nets for the draughts and Jesus. Cast your nets for the draughts and Jesus. Cast your nets for the draughts and Jesus. Out on the deep blue sea. Then their nets were full of fishes. Then their nets were full of fishes. Then their nets were full of fishes. Out on the deep blue sea. Jesus said, I'll make you fishers. Fishes of men instead of fish. Jesus said,